The Favorite is a new film by Yorgos Lanthimos and it stars Olivia, Colman, Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone, and it's set in early 18th century England. While a frail queen occupies the throne and a close friend, Lady Sarah, governs the country in her stead. But when a new servant comes into town, her charm endears the queen. Let me start off by saying I have not been the biggest fan of Yorgos Lanthimos' previous efforts, such as The Lobster, which I did not like at all, and Killing of a Sacred Deer, which I only liked. The Favorite is fantastic. This is such a good satire, not only of our world, but the world that we came from, this world, 80th century England. This film does not feel imprisoned because it is a period piece. In fact, it feels liberated because of that, because we came from this world, and it shows so much how petty and kind of pathetic and kind of ignorant we are about everything. There's a war background in this film going on, and you constantly see the queen not knowing what to do, but she just takes the first advice that sounds very useful and she just goes with it, and that's very much a reflection of our current modern world. And these three main characters, played by Rachel Weisz, Olivia Colman, and Emma Stone, they are so freaking entertaining. Their back and forth fills this film with energy, and it doesn't stop. From the very first scene, I was laughing my ass off because this film understood tone, understood what it was going for, and understood how it was going for it. And Olivia Colman is phenomenal in her performance, so is Rachel Weisz, and so is Emma Stone, playing a very different type of role than I think I've ever seen her play. This is a very intelligent script that does not feel restrained, and it is invigorating to see it unfold through our eyes. The way these characters go through their arcs and how they interact with each other and the world around them, how they use their environment, their advantages, their disadvantages, their relationship, they are always looking out for numero uno, and that is fascinating to see unfold because, again, it very much reflects the unfortunate world we live in. And not only is it timely, but it is endlessly quotable. This film is zany, it's piercing, it's full of swagger. This film holds no punches, and when there are certain attitudes and certain quotes from certain characters, your jaw just drops in awe of how poignant and kind of thought-provoking this film is. And I've been raving about how funny this film is and how poignant it is, but it's not until the end, the very last shot of this film, you do realize the heaviness of it all. You do realize that Lanthimos kind of made a character study on all the reasons why us human beings fight for power. This film has a conversation about lust, about love, but the biggest theme is the reasons why we grasp for power. Be it for avarice, self-preservation, even fear sometimes. The film understands not only the reasons why we do it, but it understands its most corrosive effect and the consequences we reap from it. It's not a heavy movie until it ends, actually, but it sticks with you in that sense. Not to mention that the set design is lavish. It is drooling with beauty. You cannot help but stare at it in awe. And the editing is sharp, precise, one of the smoothest editings I've seen in the entire year of 2018. What Lanthimos gives us here is a fabulously entertaining tragic comedy, starring a juicy, powerful trio of women in the royal court that give absolutely divine performances that bounce off each other beautifully with absolute relish. The Favorite is by far my favorite Lanthimos film. I have not been a fan of it so far, but if you have, do check this movie out. It does run a little bit too long, but that's about my only flaw with it. And I'm going to give The Favorite an A. Now guys, what did you think of The Favorite, and what did you think of Lanthimos' previous films? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. There are still more reviews to come from LFF 2018, and I hope to see you there. Check out the ones I've put up so far. So until then, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and click the bell so you can be geeky united!